Welcome to Six Figs. I'm Kyle. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Definity's internet computer from the ecosystem news all the way to the charts, because I think that there could be a little bit of a turnaround here soon. They've got some crazy accomplishments over at Definity right now. ICP robot drops a banger. CK Link is live on ICP. So this is going to get exciting because now we are seeing Definity integrate another token into the internet computer platform. This is going to give all the people over at Chainlink the ability to start building their applications on the internet computer, and it'll be truly decentralized. So this is great to see. I cannot wait to hear more about this. So big prompt shout out to ICP Robot. Open Internet Summer, folks. If you are interested in designing or developing anything on the internet computer, you need to attend this workshop. They're all over the place. So I will be at the one filming it in Lisbon, Portugal, towards the end of July. So I hope to see you guys there. I will link this in the description in case you want to check it out a little bit more. AppicDAO. I'm super bullish on AppicDAO. This is why. They are a cross-chain DEX swap coming to the internet computer. They're being built up on chain. Once they start connecting out to all these other ecosystems, I think applications like this have the promise to bring a lot of liquidity, things like that, into the ICP ecosystem. I've been saying this, folks. We need more DEXs. We need more swaps on the IC. We need to create this degenerate playground that gives people lots of options to kind of gamble and do their degen stuff, folks. We need a killer DEX. Alpaca Finance, folks. I love Alpaca Finance. Download their app. If you want to get into ICP meme coins and things like that, this is the place to be. And they also just launched the Alpaca bot, folks, which you can now. How likely am I willing to recommend this PC to others if asked? Not at all. But now you have the option to buy and sell things like that right in a Telegram channel. This is really cool, folks, because you can see a lot of what's going on behind the scenes kind of thing. So big shout out to Alpaca 5 for coming up with the Alpaca bot. Now, folks, the markets have been absolutely shot to death, like crazy. So ICP is no exception. Although this most recent drop, folks, has now landed ICP in rank number 24. So we're down 10% on the day, 20% on the week, 40% on the month. We're still up 100% on the year. This isn't just exclusive to ICP, though, because we can see a lot of other projects out there are getting absolutely hosed. Bitcoin, we're going to start with this because it's important to know what's going on with Bitcoin. Now, I think that one thing that's going on right now is there's an illusion being portrayed on the market that just because Bitcoin is going up means that the rest of the market's going to follow. The rest of the market isn't getting institutional investing or adoption. Bitcoin has ETFs and things like that launching. So we're seeing the price raise. But we are seeing that there is some very solid promise that there could be this ascending triangle, or possibly some sort of inverse head and shoulders that is basically gearing up to propel Bitcoin to the next level. We got a big heavy wall of resistance here. We got the lows. They keep getting higher. This is a great thing to see. I think these lows are going to eventually inverse and turn into new highs. And I think that we're going to see Bitcoin really kind of take off towards this $80,000 level. Now, there's a couple things I want to talk about. Number one, Noble Blocks, folks. Noble Blocks is setting up quite nicely. Here is a beautiful, beautiful falling wedge. You can buy this on Uniswap. Do your own research. So with that said, I think that Noble Blocks, which is a DeSci project built on the IC, has the potential to do very well here going into the bull run. So I'm just hoping that this falling wedge does not fail. And if we look at the ICP charts, what is going on here? So right now, excuse me, what I did was I threw up a shift pitchfork to just kind of gauge ICP and the price tag. Now, for those of you that don't know what a shift pitchfork is, it's a nice little projection tool. And this allows you to kind of figure out where the support and resistance is. This red line is like the medium for support and resistance. Anything above it, this is resistance. Anything below it, this is support. And when we look at ICP at a super high level, we can see that this price came right down to the 127 within a penny. So that to me is kind of bullish, to say the least. And I do think that there might be some potential too for some sort of reversal or something like that to happen rather soon. In fact, you can kind of see, excuse me, that when I threw up this Fibonacci time sequence, it predicted increased volatility here. Bottom fell out. We can see that right here. The price reversed, went down. Price reversed, went up. I made a nice play. I went long. Oh, wait, that was over here. Well, you can see that price went up. So now we got another Fibonacci time sequence that's happening. This is the daily chart, folks. And we just had a death cross happen. This can be bullish. Death cross and golden crosses are 50-50, whatever the outcome is. So I do think that maybe tomorrow we might be gearing up to see some sort of reversal happen for ICP. Just because something death cross doesn't mean it's bad. It's just the name that sounds weird. Oh my goodness. Woo. All right. So right now we're just going to be playing the waiting game on ICP to kind of see what happens. If we peel this back, price action's too far from this Ichimoku cloud, in my opinion. I would love to see the price pull a reversal, come back up to about this $11-ish range, hit this thin part of the Ichimoku cloud and blast through it. That's what I would love to see. And this is one of my favorite spots to see and play price action. Price is way under the 200, far from the Ichimoku cloud. I like this type of thing. So, I mean, really, when it comes down to it, there's nothing really that's been too bearish in the market. I think this is just possibly, market cycles coming down to test a lot of these support and resistance levels, just kind of like right around this $7.25 area. It's tested right around this $8.33-ish area. We blew right past that without really ever coming back to retest. So the retest is needed, in my opinion. And the silver lining here is that we could also be gearing up for a very big ass cup and handle formation, ascending triangle. You can kind of see where I'm going with this, boom, to the moon. I'm not entirely bearish on this thing. If this thing goes back down to $3, that's going to suck. But I'm going to accumulate some more because personally I am convicted in my beliefs on ICP. They got great tech. Why wouldn't anybody want to invest in it? Here's Noble Blocks, folks. Here's Noble Blocks. This had a very rough start to it. And you might be seeing this huge wick to the downside. Well, basically what happened was Noble Blocks had entrusted a third party called Hedgie to distribute tokens for like the pre-sale and stuff like that. Well, the Hedgie platform got hacked. Other projects got completely hosed, but unfortunately, they got their hands on the Noble Blocks token and sold this thing all the way down to like 0.001. I bought the dip at 0.0025 and rode that sucker all the way back up. But now we're starting to see this consolidation happening with Noble Blocks. And I think that this is going to get some potential to maybe run and test this 50 moving average at about $0.015. There's some very thin Ichimoku clouds happening right in here. So I think that going into July, we could see some bullish stuff happening with noble blocks, folks. So it is what it is, right? But I love you all, and that was the short and skinny on ICP. If you're still here, consider subscribing. I truly appreciate it, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.